Hey guys, welcome back to another Saltwise video. Now in today's video, what we're going to be doing is something a little bit different. We're going to be giving you a really in-depth explanation on the Palomar knot. We're going to dive deep into the history of this knot, show you how to tie it, see why it's so good and why it may not be so good. Let's get into it. So first, let's give you some history on this knot, and then we will tie the knot with mono and braid. So although the original date for the Palomar knot is unknown, the knot dates back to the advent of nylon monofilament fishing line around the end of World War II. So that's pretty amazing that they were using this line in the time frame of World War II. Now the Palomar knot was quickly developed as it worked very well with the thin and slipper monofilament line. It's since grown into one of the most widely used fishing knots around. Now that's why I really like this knot, is because it's kind of versatile. You can use it for swivels, hooks, all the different kind of stuff. And it really works well in most situations. Now let's show you how to tie it. If you guys are new to the channel and like what we're doing here, go check our channel page out, because we have a lot of cool knot videos just like this over there. We also do some reel reviews, and we just do a lot of cool stuff over there. So we would greatly appreciate it if you could just go over there, find something you like, and then if you really like that video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because it really would mean a whole lot to us, because we are a new channel. Let's get to tying. Really, all this consists of is you're going to want to be folding your line in on itself. And depending on how much line you give yourself, it's going to be a little bit harder or easier. So if you're a newbie, I would recommend that you take a lot of tag out, not just because you're wasting line, but just because it's a lot easier to just get started tying this knot and then slowly work your way down to a shorter and shorter tag end. So like I said, all this involves is you're going to be taking your line, folding it in on itself so it looks just like this. So you have two lines. Now we're going to be threading this through the eye of our hook. Now it doesn't matter which way you thread it from. Just got to thread it through, so it's going to be sliding just like so, as you can see here. Now we're going to take our right arm to our left arm, and now this is a part that gets kind of tricky. Just watch my hand movements. You just take your arm to your left arm. Now you're going to be having a figure 6 just like so. And then, now that we have our figure 6, we're going to go underneath our little hole that we've made here with our main line one time. Now, I do recommend with braid that you go underneath 2 times, and the reason why is because your braid may slip. Now, I have a video that gives an explanation on how to do so. They just give you some more information about it, but it just ultimately stops your braid from slipping. So again, what I did there is I went underneath 1 time, just like so. Now that I'm at this point, I like to take this piece, open that up, and I like to call it the locker. We're going to take that and put it through our hook, and then the locker piece is going to be up here at the top by your other knots, as you can see here. Now, what you can do here is you can start to slowly cinch that knot down. Just make sure, and what I like to do is I like to keep my finger right here, so at this point I remove it, and then I just slowly cinch it down. So now we are going to be using our monofilament. Take some line off of your spool. We're going to be folding the line in on itself, just like we did with the braid. And we're going to be putting it through the eye of our hook. Now that it's sliding on these 2 lines, we're going to take our right arm to our left arm, create a loop. We're going to go underneath that loop 1 time. Now that we've done that, I like to call this piece the locker. I like to open it up with my fingers here, put that through the hook. I like to bring up that little locker piece up right there. At this point, you can wet your knot. All right, now that we've wet our knot, we can go ahead and put our finger right here. You can start to cinch everything down, as you can see here. And when we get to this point, we want to make sure that everything is uniform and just everything is the way that it should look. So this is what it should look like. Just make sure that everything's folding in on itself. Then I like to remove my finger and then I cinch it down. Now I can cut the tag end. To leave about a 1/4 inch of tag when I make my Palomar knots. So about that much tag is pretty good. And you just cinch that knot down all the way, make sure that it's nice and tight, and you are good to go. Thank you guys for watching that video. We greatly appreciate it if you could go check out the Saltwise channel. We do a lot of cool stuff just like this. We'll see y'all in the next one.